Okay, hello, my people, my brothers and sisters. Anybody home? Anybody still up? Or everybody's sleeping already? All right, my people, so we're gonna be here for a little while just to celebrate the Manchester City's title. Celebrate. And hopefully they can leave Chelsea alone tomorrow and not push too much, not humiliate them too much. So feel free to join us if you have time. And yeah, we're gonna discuss about the Premier League, the rest of the season, and probably other leagues too. If you want to go to the Bundesliga in Germany, Thomas Tuchel and Bayern Munich bottling it, we can go there. You want to go to the Champions League, we can talk about it. So yeah, feel free to ask questions or call us or be part of the show. Most importantly, please don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, comment down below. Oh, that helps, all right? It's a big help when you do that. So Tottenham Hotspurs lost at home today against Brentford. Lyon was 1-3. Bournemouth lost at home against Manchester United 1-0. Fulham against Crystal Palace 2-2. That was a draw in a London derby. Liverpool against Aston Villa 1-1 draw. Wolves 1, Everton 1, relegation battle. And the big one, Nottingham Forest against Arsenal. So I'm saying the big one in terms of how important it was for Nottingham Forest to secure their position in the Premier League next season, and also the game that gave the title to Manchester City without kicking a football this weekend. So they're already champions without playing. So yeah, so that game was very, very important. So probably the game between Chelsea and Manchester City is not gonna be that important anymore because everything is done. We know that Manchester City are gonna finish first. They already finished first, no matter what. And Arsenal are gonna finish second. So now the fight need to be about number 3 and number 4, and probably Europa League places. So yeah, can you believe it? The league is almost over, man. Only a few games to go. Couple games for other teams, 3 games probably for other teams. So yeah, what a season this was. At the end of the season, looking back, you are like, how did I predict all this? You look at your predictions at the beginning of the season, how we all predicted Chelsea to make it top 4 and such and such. But I think many people put Manchester City or Liverpool to win the league. Top 4, I know a lot of messed up there. Many people put Chelsea, Manchester United. It just bears on names, really, but not bears on reality. Football is changing, telling you that it's not only about the name or about spending more money, but it's about being smart and coaching and taking time to develop. So this is very, very interesting, my friend. Awesome. So we're gonna be here for a little while, as long as you want me to be here. But if I don't get any feedback from people, and then I'm gonna have to leave because I am here for the people. That's why I didn't go somewhere else. I wanted just to give the people the opportunity to express themselves. Okay? So probably we're gonna have to go on social and see what is happening over there. Boom. So tomorrow we are back again here. I don't know if it's already tomorrow. It's already Sunday in your country or something. We're gonna be back again on Sunday here for Chelsea against Manchester City. So be there. The pre-game show and the watch along and the aftermath, we always there on Soccer IQ channel or GFC, this same channel here. You're gonna find us. Just put your notification on and join us. Why not? All right, my people. So let me get to the nitty-gritty of what we're talking about here. And all right. So this is my page here on social media, just in case you ask. So I'm on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, same Green Turf in one word, or at the Green Turf 2. You're gonna find me, my friends. You're gonna find me there, and you follow me, I follow you back, and we grow the community. I don't have any kind of egos. Everybody is the same. I don't really care how much people are following you, how big or small you are. We are all the same. So let's follow each other and let's grow the community. So this is me plugging myself here while waiting for your comment and your calls and all the good stuff. So let me start here. There is a World Cup U20 is happening right now. And the USA actually beat Ecuador 1-0. And it was interesting to see Gabriel Slonina, Chelsea boy, and Kendry Pius. Kendry Pius also is a Chelsea boy. We just signed him or whatever. But he's not coming to Chelsea now. He's gonna come like in a couple of seasons from now when he's like 18 years old, because he's still a baby, he's still a kid. So yeah, 1-0 to the USA. Go USA! 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 Gabriel Gaga made some amazing saves as per usual, the way he knows how to do. And a golazo from the USA, you can't save that. That's amazing golazo. So yeah, interesting. So if you ask, you see number 19 here, Pius. He played as a number 8/10 in the free roll. In the free roll here. Unfortunately, he couldn't score, but a very, very good kid. At 16, 17 already, you're playing for your country in under 20s. That tells you something. You know? And here, as you can tell, Gabriel Gaga Slonina, my boy, he was in goal for the USA. The future is bright. I think Gaga might make it in the World Cup USA 2026. Gaga is gonna be there. I hope he's gonna be like already in top level and like number one. Next season, if we don't keep him, we have to let him go on loan somewhere so he can develop. You know, where he can play week in and week out. Because you don't want to see a young goalkeeper sit on the bench and waiting for his chance, because it's a goalkeeper. It's a goalkeeping position. You don't really have enough spot. Somebody needs to be sick or got an injury, but it's rare for a goalkeeper to get that. Some goalkeepers will play every single game in the Premier League. Unless in like You can still see me at the moment, but it looks like my connection is awful. I am losing frames, dropping frames. It is what it is. It's always like this when I'm live, it's always this way. I don't know why. Oh, this time you don't have any issue, but when you go live and then you start having issues. So hopefully I still have some people here still. I know people they're gonna leave when your stream is baffling. So I don't know what's going on. It just took me off for some reason. Now I think I'm back. So hopefully it's not gonna do the same thing again. So yeah. So I got disconnected for some reason, people. If you're still here, thank you so much. And we're gonna continue for a little while. So we talked about U20s, the World Cup. I made a video about the Bundesliga and how Bayern Munich are bottling it. If you haven't checked on the video, please do. Good video. Giving you an idea about what is happening with Thomas Tuchel and Bayern Munich and how hard it is to build a team. It doesn't happen all the time just because Thomas Tuchel won with Chelsea after 4 months that he's gonna win with Bayern Munich. Football is different, you know. It's not scripted. Because if that was the case, and then Thomas Tuchel was going to win again with Bayern Munich, who got even a better team than Chelsea when he took over at Chelsea. So it doesn't happen that way, my friend. It's so many factors that need to come your way to win a trophy. So I hope that people can understand. So I made a video about it. And also, remember that Manchester City are champions today, but they came from long way. They invested their money wisely, and Chelsea were very stupid on the market and only buy like old players, ready-made, force them to win a trophy and then go back and restart the project again. We don't have any idea. We don't have any kind of long-term project. That's why we are in the level that we are. A team like Chelsea Football Club is supposed to be in the Champions League every single season. And by now, since Roman Abramovich took over Chelsea, we were going to win at least the 5 Champions League. Because we had everything. We had the money. We had the best managers in the world. We had the best academy in the world. We detected the best youngsters around the world, but we didn't use them. We didn't build anything for at least 2 solid seasons of building something. And now we are paying the price and people are complaining. People are giving example. Oh, look at Manchester City. My brother, they are coming from long term. They were building and building and building for long term. And you see what is happening. They are winning back to back to back. Every single season they have to be in the conversation. But Chelsea, you have to go through some kind of crisis and restart again and then sack the manager, and then the new manager is going to bring his new ideas and then restart again and again. And you see the consequence today. So hopefully this period is going to help our young generation Chelsea fans to understand that football is not going to always work the same way for you. You are not entitled to anything. It's always a problem. You might struggle, you know, and you have to build because everybody got money now. Everybody is smart. Everybody can scout. Everybody can develop. So money, yes, money is going to play a big role, but also being smart on the market and develop for long term is the way to go. So Manchester City, congratulations. And you will see them next season, they're going to get better. Chelsea, after winning the league, we scramble. You know, we are shredded to pieces. We restart the project again. After winning a big trophy, it's over. We restart the project. But Manchester City, you will see them next season. They're going to get better. They're going to get rid of few players. Probably Gundogan is going to leave. Bernardo Silva can leave. And they're going to find exactly the players that will come and do the job. So they're not going to buy 11 players or 25 players like Chelsea. No, they're going to buy 2. They're going to sell 2, 3 players that don't want to be there. Okay, get out. And they bring new one because the team been together for 8 years. Okay? They've been working hard. Everybody that you will bring is going to fit to the system that is already working. So they don't have to restart any project. It's the continuity. It's still going and going. This is the place that Chelsea deserve to be. But we are not there because of shortcut, quick fix. Now. Trophy hunting. That's it. But even when you are hunting for trophies, we could have had probably 50 trophies by now. So many trophies instead of few trophies that we collected here and there. And we were going to win every single season back to back. We were going to make like the Champions League, like the Farmers League, because it's only Chelsea, because we had everything. Nobody were in our level. We could have built something unbreakable, but we decided to shortcut, and now you see the result. All right, people, so I'm here, like I said, I am here for the people. If the people don't call, and this show is not going to be long, it's going to be a very short one, and I'm going to have to leave. And tomorrow I have another show, so I'm not getting even any question or any comment or anything from people. Even likes, why you don't like? Okay, if you're still there, just push that like button, man. Just click that like button. 1 second. It's not going to cost you anything. You know what I mean? Okay, so I've been here for almost 25 minutes. We're going to keep going until I get tired, I guess. All right, let's go and double check what is happening in the world. We're going to talk about Christopher Nkunku and RB Leipzig at some point, but let me go double check on the Premier League officially. All right, let's go. Why is this? So, as you can tell here, 3 hours ago, they say, ladies and gentlemen, your 2022-2023 champions, PL champions, Manchester City. Congratulations. Without even kicking a ball this weekend, they won it. Oh, Arsenal. Tomorrow, Manchester City get the hand on the trophy. Yeah, we're going to have to do the guard of honor, and then we're going to have to watch them lift the trophy. Hopefully that is going to create some envy and some positive energy to the Chelsea team to say, I want to be like City, I want to lift a trophy, and next season is going to have a good impact to Chelsea trophies, Chelsea Football Club in general. So, yeah, at the top of the game, what he said here, Mr. Guardiola said, the standards have been raised so high by Pep Guardiola. With a different manager, they wouldn't be reaching this height. And for me, he makes the biggest difference, according to Jimmy Carragher. Yeah, without Pep Guardiola, I don't think City were going to win 4 Premier Leagues in 5 years. Pep Guardiola is different, but also he got the money. He got the money to buy the players that will fit what he's trying to do. He doesn't take no for an answer. He doesn't handle, bad attitude or whatever, bad eggs. You are out of the door no matter how good you are. So he's been given the license to do whatever he wants. But in a team like Chelsea Football Club, the first 3 losses is going to be your death. You have to go because we have to win now. And you don't blame him for not joining Chelsea, even though Abramovich wanted him. But he didn't feel like he's going to have any kind of power. Guardiola likes to have power, to have everything in control. You're not going to buy 11 players and say, okay, you just play them and you are just winning with them. No, that is not Guardiola. Guardiola needs to be in charge of transfers. Who is coming, who is going out. So that is not the way Chelsea operate. And that's why we didn't have him. Because if you have you sacked somebody like Carlo Ancelotti, who just won double the previous season, just because he didn't win the league the next season. And then anybody is, at Chelsea Football Club, it was about pushing people. It was about forcing people. Like nothing came naturally out of building. It's about, I got the money, I got the players, I don't care how, just win something. It was all about forcing and forcing and forcing, nothing like natural. So Pep Guardiola or Jurgen Klopp are not the people that could manage Chelsea under Roman Abramovich, unless if they want money and nobody is giving them the same amount of money. But they are coach that have some kind of principles that need to be respected. And you don't sack him overnight like that. Those are the manager that will leave if they want to leave, So Pep Guardiola is doing a great job at Manchester City. So let's check on this list here. No Arsenal in the last 10 or 15 years, huh? Oh my goodness me. So Manchester City took over Chelsea already in terms of winning trophies. They won like 7 times. Chelsea won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. And City, who got the money like years and years after Chelsea, they managed to go above us in terms of trophies because they knew how to plan, how to build something for the future. You see the benefit of building for the future, my friends? This is the benefit here. City got the money after Chelsea. If Chelsea built something for long term, it was going to be, now we were going to win probably 10 Premier Leagues. But it is what it is. So the Wall of Champions since the Premier League started, Manchester United are way above of everybody. And Blackburn, actually, 94-95, Blackburn. And then after that, who broke to that line? Leicester City, 2015-16. That's it. So only few, the so-called lower teams made it to the top. Leicester City and Blackburn. The rest are like, are the teams that you expect to challenge. Money, but also the best managers, the best coaches, and the most money. Yeah, so Liverpool only one. So Liverpool are in the same category as Blackburn and Leicester City. Where is Spurs? No Spurs here. So why are you going to call yourself a big team here when you are not in the Wall of Champions? If you are not in the Wall of Champions, I don't know why we should consider you as a winner, All right, people. So I'm still here for probably 30 more minutes because I'm not getting any comment, or I'm not getting any question, or I'm not getting any likes or anything. It looks like everybody is sleeping. So the Wall of Champions is here. If your name is not here, it's questionable. How the hell Tottenham, after all this year, can't even win one trophy? It's gonna be a long way to go for Tottenham Hotspurs. And look at Manchester City when they won it. They celebrate it. I'm not gonna show you everything here because of the copyright. But it looks like many Manchester City players were together somewhere watching the game. Just like back in the day when Leicester City won the title, they were watching Chelsea against Tottenham Hotspurs at Stamford Bridge. And Chelsea were losing, I think it was 2-0. And then it went 2-1 and then 2-2. Eden Hazard, bam. And I think Leicester City just needed a draw to win the title. And Chelsea drew against Tottenham Hotspurs, Mauricio Pochettino. And then it was... They started celebration. N'Golo Kante, Mahrez, Jimmy Vardy, all of them were together watching that game. And this happened again today between, like City boys were somewhere together watching the game. Naturally, tomorrow they might feel like, okay, job done in the Premier League. We got better fish to fry, which is the Champions League. We don't want to get injured, okay? We want to take it easy. Don't put a lot of tackles. Don't force too much. Save some energy. Be healthy for the Champions League final and also for the FA Cup final. So hopefully it's going to be that way. But if they're going to put even one, even if they get to the second gear against Chelsea, they're going to destroy them because Chelsea are not a team. Manchester City are a proper Premier League team for 8 years. So it's just like playing with your little brother. You're going to smash him, but you feel sorry. So it's difficult. It's very, very difficult. So tomorrow, hopefully, Erling Haaland is going to have like an off day or something. Off day. And congratulations to the citizen. Let me go and check on Manchester City web page. 3 in a row, back to back to back. That is the way it's supposed to be. With the money, with the coaches, with everything that we got, Chelsea is supposed to be City today. So I hope that those people, quick fix online, can learn something here. That nothing is gonna always happen from heaven. You have to build. Anyways, people, I put this link for you guys to call if you have time. Or you can comment, or you can like the stream. Why not? It's gonna take you 1 second to do it. And the more you like, the more people will join us, and the more I'm gonna stay here. But if I don't get any kind of interaction from you, and then what the point of me being here, right? So Jack Grealish is a very, very lucky guy, right? He came last season to City. The first season wasn't good for him. Everybody said that he was the worst signing, blah, 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 blah. Won the league the first season. Won the league the second season, got a chance to win the FA Cup this season and the Champions League. What a guy. Getting better and better. Jack Grealish. So, yeah. Manchester City, everybody. And Nathan Ake. Nathan Ake also won 3 in a row. He joined the first season. won the league. The second season, won the league. The third season, won the league. Made in Chelsea. But at Chelsea Football Club, you're going to find those kids on social media insulting somebody like Ake because he's from the Chelsea Academy, and they think that everybody from the academy is crap and in to go, and they are hyped. But when they go somewhere else, they are excellent. But just because of hate, I don't know what's going on in the Chelsea community. I've never seen any community with this kind of evil and hate toward certain people. Like, what the problem with people? What the problem? I don't get it. Tammy Abraham is probably gonna win back-to-back European competitions with Mourinho every single year. Tomori went from Chelsea to win in Italy everywhere. Kevin De Bruyne winning pretty much every season. Mo Salah, and I'm not talking only about like academy, because Mo Salah didn't come from the academy. I'm talking about the youngsters in general at Chelsea Football Club. You know, Kevin De Bruyne, we bought him when he was like 18, 19 years old. Mo Salah, almost the same age, 19, 20 years old. And Chelsea fans and board, everybody think that you have to be 25 years old, 32 years old, or 120 years old before you start playing at Chelsea Football Club. We don't just give them a chance to prosper. And especially when you are from the academy and you are English. No, that is a big no already. You are not good enough. It's done. We don't care. It's get rid, spend 100 million, go buy somebody else from whatever country it is, and then he's going to be a bowler. And when that so-called bowler is going to come to Chelsea after 2 games, he doesn't do good. Oh no, we made a mistake. We go again and we spend again. Get rid. Come on, people. What kind of supporter? What kind of supporters are we really in the Chelsea community? I don't get it. So congratulations to Nathan Ake, one of us. Lukaku, oh bad, insult. Now he's in the Champions League final. He's in Italian Cup final. The season before he came to Chelsea, he won the Scudetto. So I don't know why Chelsea always everything need to be perfect the first time. Why can't we just like give them a little bit of time and coach them and see what's gonna happen in couple or 3 seasons? What's wrong with people? I don't get it. All right. The champions. So this is Erling Haaland here. Gundogan. Everybody, every Manchester City player kind of reacted on social media. Happy for them. Tomorrow, please. I even comment on Erling Haaland post here. Huh? I told him to relax because you already got the title. Leave us alone. Leave us alone, Mr. Erling Haaland. Take it easy tomorrow, Sunday. So this is this is the banter that's going on between fans, right? So Arteta brought a dog. He bought a dog for Arsenal, thinking that the dog is gonna bring some kind of magic power to help them win the league, and the dog ended up by bottling it. So even the dog is a bottler. Mikel Arteta, man. Mikel Arteta. He tried every trick in the book to try to win something with Arsenal. It just didn't work out. If you look at the documentary All or Nothing, he's going to tell them, okay, close your eyes. Everybody close your eyes. Now imagine, picture this and that. Never worked. He brought a dog. Nope. Never worked. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Long way to go. It's going to be very, very difficult for Arsenal next season. It's going to be even tougher next season. City are going to get better. They're going to bring some key players. Chelsea are gonna get better. Aston Villa better. Newcastle United, Manchester United better. And they have to play also the Champions League. So it's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen. Not going to be as easy as this season. At some point, they were like 11 points ahead of everybody. Arsenal, and then they bought Jorginho. It was in January, right? And people said Arteta was a genius because he brought exactly the players that would take them to the next level and help them win the league, win the quadruple, and win the triple, and win the double. It didn't happen. Now it's like, oh, we are happy. We are happy just with top four because we haven't played the Champions League for 7 years. So this is quite an achievement. Come on. Be honest. All right, so let me go and check on some updates here if we have any update from Fabrizio Romano. Zubimendi as Barcelona target. I have no doubt he wants to stay here, blah, 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 blah. Brahim Diaz confirmed, I'm happy here at Milan. I feel very good at this club. Then I don't know what's going to happen. So this guy is a loanee from Real Madrid. But we don't know if he's going back to Real Madrid. Ruben Neves, I want to be at Wolves, but I never hide that I want to play the UCL. Football, it's hard decision. So he might leave and go to Barcelona from Wolves. Let's wait and see what's going to happen. So how many minutes do I still have here? Probably 10 to 15 minutes, people. Because I came here for the people and the people are not there for me. So what the point? That's it. Nothing really special here. Thomas Partey is trending. Onana is trending. Fabio Vieira is trending. Saka is trending. Yeah. So many people to get on today, right? Dortmund, Bayern. Let's change the league a little bit. So, Leipzig actually went away to beat Bayern Munich away. Thomas Tuchel probably lost more games than wins since he joined over there. And everybody was talking about how Thomas Tuchel is going to win the treble. They sacked Julian Nagelsmann to get Thomas Tuchel in order to win the treble, but they ended up by not winning anything. Out of the Champions League, out of the German Cup, and almost out of the league, because now if tomorrow Borussia Dortmund win tomorrow on Sunday, and then they go top, and then they still have one more game. It's gonna be now one game. So if it's not in Bayern Munich's hand anymore, it's gonna be on Borussia Dortmund's hand. But Borussia Dortmund are one of those teams that are like Tottenham Hotspurs. They are too Spursy. They just bottle it when it matters. The last time they were on top of the league, they went to play against the bottom of the league and they dropped 2 points. And then Bayern went on top. Now that Bayern lost 3 points, it's a perfect opportunity for them to go top. And you might see tomorrow them losing. That is Bayern. That is very Spurs things to do. So telling you that just because Thomas Tuchel won with Chelsea after a short period of time, it doesn't mean that he's gonna win everywhere he goes. So people need to take that away. All right, DJ, what's going on, bro?
Hey, big up, Wolves. What's going on, brother? You all right? What's happening?
DJ, are you there?
Ow.
Yeah, I'm here, brother. Can you hear me?
You can't hear. I don't know. Wait. Probably. Let me see. Probably it's my fault. Wait.
It's okay, bro.
Mine. Oh, I put. Yeah. Hey, DJ. Yes.
Hey, what's happening, Wolves? You okay,
Good,
brother?
man.
How are you?
Yeah,
How's the family?
Yeah, good.
Excellent, mate. Excellent.
And Arsenal won the title today, so we're celebrating. Everybody happy today. Yeah.
I couldn't stop laughing, brother, at that today.
Arsenal. They always let you down when it's meta.
Listen, I said I came on your stream tonight, and I said it. I did say it a few times, didn't I? I said, I bet you give it Arsenal just protect. They're gonna bottle the league.
Hello.
And it always turns out to be that way. They bottled it, and I had a feeling that was going to happen today. And then you look at the team they played against today. They're fighting for their lives. They don't want to get relegated. Of course, they're going to put on a show. They don't care. Arsenal in town. Yeah. What are they going to do? They're going to beat them 1-0.
Yeah.
Oh well. Never mind.
Yeah, man. So Manchester City are champions. Do you think that Sunday's game is gonna be kind of relaxed for them? They're not gonna push, or you think they're gonna continue pushing and punish Chelsea? Did your mind change after?
Yeah. No, go on.
Yeah, like after the game, after them winning the league already. Did your mind change about the game on Sunday?
No, the reason why I said that, listen, I always back my team to win, and I'll stay, even though it'll probably be difficult to say they're going to get a win out tomorrow's match. But what I will say is this, is Manchester City are champions, yes. They won the championship today without kicking the ball, right? But they're going to want to do that. They're obviously going to want to put that right tomorrow. And how's the best time to do that? You put on a show in front of your fans and go out as champions. And that's what they're going to do tomorrow, bro. We all know what's coming tomorrow. If they're going to play anything like they played against Real Madrid, we're in for a very difficult afternoon tomorrow.
They have to be careful though. Don't get injured. Play the kid from the academy. You're already champions. What are you doing? Just bring a bunch of kids, save yourself for the Champions League final. But yeah, just like you said, they're gonna take it seriously because they're gonna lift the trophy tomorrow. They're gonna give them the trophy. So it's gonna be they have to win.
100%, mate. And the other thing to also remember as well, Orgs, is regardless if they make the changes tomorrow, okay, Manchester City's second and third team can probably finish top 4 in the Premiership. That's how good they are.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So whoever he even brings in tomorrow, right? Listen, people saying, he might decide to have mercy on us and leave Haaland out of the team because he doesn't want him to get injured. I tell you what, mate, why he could play Haaland one half and then he brings on flipping Alvarez in the second half.
Yeah,
they are two. Alvarez is a quality striker. I'd love Alvarez at Chelsea. Honestly, let's talk of Cover going to Manchester City in the summer because they want him. And I know from Alvarez's situation at Manchester City, from my understanding is, even though he signed that 5-year extension on his contract, he is not happy to be. He's not happy to be playing second fiddle to Erling Haaland because he thinks he's as good to be playing first team. Now, if there's an opportunity that Chelsea can say to him, say, look, we'll make you our number 1 striker if you come to us. And they want to throw Cover in the deal as part of that deal, then I'd say, yeah, maybe let Cover go for that part of the deal. I won't let Cover go generally. But if we can get Alvarez in and Cover goes in, I will take Alvarez in a heartbeat, mate. Honestly, the guy's quality.
Yeah, he is. He's really quality. Yeah. So...
Daddy, stop.
Yeah.
tomorrow we have to prepare ourselves. I mean, I'm not gonna feel anything. It always feels bad to lose, but it's kind of what's gonna happen, so it doesn't hurt that much. We're not fighting for anything. We're not going to any European competition, so it's time to start thinking about the future. And on top of that, we have like 8 injuries. Badiashile is the latest one. It's a lot of issues already.
Well, listen, I just want to put something out there to all the rival fans out there, especially the Arsenal fans who probably want to come at Chelsea tonight and say, "Oh, you're already making up excuses about tomorrow's match." There's no excuses being made for tomorrow's match. There's no doubt in my mind. I would, if we were to go out to Manchester City tomorrow and get absolutely hammered, and I see no commitment or no heart by them players, I'll be on them players big time. Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, it doesn't matter who the opposition is. You go out there and you put a show on for Chelsea Football Club. That crest, that badge you wear on your chest. You go out there and you play for that badge until you finish it. Until you are at Chelsea, until your contract finishes, whatever it might be. While you're a Chelsea player, you go out there and give your heart and heart out. And that's what I expect them to do tomorrow. Even though Man City are going to know that we have to get. Unfortunately, we got the daunting task, unfortunately, of giving them the guard of honour, which is something I know the players will not be looking forward to do, but it has to be done. Okay, and it's at their ground as well, so the players have got no choice but to do that. So again, that's going to be the worst thing of all. But then once the guard of honour is done and that ball kicks off and they're playing 90 minutes in front of us, you go out there and put on a show. They may end up beating us, which is probably going to be the situation. But as long as the players give heart, give some soul, not thinking, "Oh, we got nothing to play for this season." You still have a top half to finish. You still have a top. As far as I'm concerned, you still have a position to play in the top half of the table, not where you are now. But as far as I'm concerned, you finish at least top half of the table and have some kind of dignity in yourselves. Yeah. So for me, because that team is good enough to not be in that position that we're in now, we're good enough to be in the top half of the table, as far as I'm concerned. So that's what I want to see my players do tomorrow, bro. Simple as that.
Yeah, I agree. Give a fight, whatever gonna happen. Show some energy and fight on the pitch. Yeah. And where is Pochettino?
Well, I thought my understanding is we were told, weren't we, last week, that what was coming out of Chelsea was he was supposed to be in London this week, flashing out his contract. Obviously, nothing's happened with that. Now I'm hearing that our guy is preparing himself for the Soccer Aid, because he's a Soccer Aid manager. I don't know if you've heard about that. They're doing the Soccer Aid this season. He's the manager for the Soccer Aid team. So he's already got players like Roberto Carlos, Ronaldinho, who else is there? Zinedine Zidane, I've heard has been mentioned, Eric Cantona. These kind of players will be playing in this kind of tournament. It's what do you call it? So he's the manager for that team.
Oh, wow.
He'll be picking that team. So he's probably preparing for that. People are saying, why has he not done his Chelsea contract first and then do the Soccer Aid thing? But that's probably going to come after. But from my understanding is he's going to be at the remaining. I think he's going to be at the last game of the season at Stamford Bridge. He might even be at tomorrow's match. I don't know, to watch the team play against Man City. I don't know. He might be, the last 3 games of the season, he might be watching the team to see how they're doing from the stands.
Yeah.
So he's probably already in London. But let's see if the cameras will catch him on Sky or wherever else, or whatever channel people are watching from. Let's see if the cameras pick him up. I'm sure they will.
Yeah. So yeah, man, it is what it is. And tomorrow, I'm not gonna get mad if I see a lot of fight, energy, determination to the boys.
Yeah.
There's no shame losing against a well-oiled team like Manchester City. So Arsenal, Jorginho, congratulations. Liverpool, they bottled the 4th place at home against Aston Villa. They dropped 2 points. It's gonna be very difficult for them to qualify now for top 4.
Yeah,
and
Tottenham lost as well. Tottenham lost 3-1 as well.
Yeah, Tottenham got battered at home
by Brentford.
And without Ivan Toney, And everybody thought that Tony is the guy that, wins them games, but now he's not there and they still win. So
yeah, I think the managers told them life after Tony, because obviously you heard, didn't you? I don't know if you heard on Thursday or Friday. He's been banned. I think for I don't know how long the suspension is going to be. 8 months, but they're going to try and see if they can drop it. So if anyone's saying sign Ivan Toney, I would say not now, because we're going to miss him for 8 months. So for me, you don't do that. I mean, look, I wanted Ivan. He was one of the ones I'd hope would go for in the summer, to be honest with you, because of him being already Premiership, used to Premiership. Guy can score goals. I thought he'd be ideal. But I wouldn't bring him now. 8 months. Imagine having no striker for 8 months. Can we afford to do that? Can we afford to mess up again next season? These owners can't afford to mess up next season. So if you are going to buy a striker in, if Ivan Toney was in your plans, I'd now put those plans out the window and shelve him and go for someone else. For me,
I think they are
more capable.
Brentford are trying to give him a new contract. So I think that new contract is going to include some release clause or some, gentleman agreement. Like, hey, if a team, a bigger team come calling, please let me go. It's going to be something like that. But they want to show him that we count on you and we have to, keep some money. How old is he?
He is 20...
I don't know, 26 or 27.
26,
I don't know.
27, 27 now, I think.
So I think he's one of those players that can really perform until like 30, 33, 34. He looks like he's built to be that way, Drogba-like, Benzema-like kind of player, where you can extend his,
He's an old school fashion striker, isn't he, Orgs? You've got an old fashioned striker. And that's what the game's missing, I think, at the moment. You very rarely get any of them. I think Harry Kane's probably the other one I'll put him under that category of old-fashioned, striker that is just your target man. Their job is just to score goals and that's it, nothing more. So for me, he's one of those. He reminds me very much of a Kerry Dixon type, Alan Shearer type player. A guy who doesn't really do much. Just when the ball comes in the box, he scores the goals for you or whatever it might be. And I think that's the one thing. That's probably one of the things I think we're missing in this team at the moment.
Handful.
Someone that could just
He's
do that
very
job.
handful, very physical. He bullies people. You need a bully, somebody really that will keep defenders very, very busy. And even if he doesn't score, but he creates a lot of chances for other teammates to score. So like Didier Drogba-esque, isn't it? But listen, for me, Orgs, it's more to the fact that I think I think we're not, if we're going to go all out to get Ivan Toney, do we wait 8 months on him? That's the question that's going to have to be asked. Because yes, us fans want him, because I think a lot of fans have been saying for Ivan Toney for a long time now. I'm not going to lie and say I haven't been one of them. He's been kind of like being my one of my choices in the background of when we look at him for next season. But then when this whole situation started with him and whatever happened, and now it's all come out. I still say allegedly, even though he's been found guilty. Okay, off this, and he's now banned for 8 months. I for one would say let's just now forget about him and just get for our next striker, whoever that might be. I agree. I think we should also check on unknown. We should also check on people that we don't hear often, from some other divisions. And then Pochettino, he made Harry Kane from nowhere to somebody. So if our scouting department can do their homework, because next season is going to be about building, So you find a very solid, in a good age, number 9 somewhere, very cheap, that you can train and fit, That look at City when we went for Alvarez. He was back in Argentina, and now he's one of the best in Europe. So I'm okay. If we go with unknown also.
Yeah, as I said, and the reason why I've been talking about Alvarez, I think he's a player that just goes under the radar. I mean, you people talk about Haaland and his goals at Man City, right? But this kid also comes on, and the other night we saw it, comes off the bench and he puts one past Real Madrid. Yeah. In the Champions League. You know, this kid can score goals. I think he could probably do it. Probably on his day, he could probably do a job as Haaland. He's one of my favorite, bro.
He is one of my favorite because he's just awesome. He can participate to the game. He can be a false 9. He can be a number 10, or he can be, you know, the number 9. You know, a lone striker. He can pretty much be very good in that front line. He's good.
Yes.
What do you think of Lautaro Martinez?
Yeah, I think I've talked about this kid. I think 3 seasons ago when we were talking about him. You know, remember I was talking about him and Jonathan David. There were the 2 players I was talking about a couple of seasons ago. And again, I've always said it. I think Lautaro is a good striker, but again, you know, he's not the kind of guy who plays as a lone striker. He needs that man next to him, a second striker behind him.
Striker, I got you now.
And when the talk came out about him possibly coming to Chelsea, that's because they were planning in their heads in the future of him and Kai Havertz being the 2 that could be the ones of each other, him and Kai Havertz. Okay. But then I'm thinking, you got Kai, you got Nkunku there, who's going to be coming in.
Yeah, okay? He scored today. He punished Thomas Tuchel today, bro.
He did.
Yeah, they went away and they beat Timo Werner and Nkunku went to punish Thomas Tuchel, he's in a very bad situation now to lose all 3 competitions that he was brought to win. But he needs his own time. He needs his own players. That is another topic for another day. But you were talking about, we have Nkunku, and then we have Joao Felix also,
who's possibly could be staying for another loan, possibly.
Yeah, so we kind of had the same kind of players, a lot of them in one position. So probably we need a really a proper number 9. I know what you mean.
But I heard today my friend Dan was telling, you know Chelsea Dan.
Yeah,
he was
I know
telling
him.
He was saying today that that Newcastle now may want Joao Felix might sign Joao Felix, but on a permanent deal.
But he said it's a bunch of bollocks.
He
said it on social media. Let me even pull it. Look at Fabrizio Romano post.
Okay.
He denied it on Instagram. He said that what he called it, literally, that is a bunch of bollocks. But he used other words.
Yeah.
Let me find it somewhere. He posted it last night, I think, Fabrizio Romano. Let me find it. Trying to find it because he always like tweet like every 10 seconds or something. So it's hard to find the odd tweet. But basically, he said, okay, so this is the tweet. It was from yesterday. So Joao Felix replied to Newcastle only club willing to pay 100 million to him on Instagram. He put a Chelsea picture and he said, just a bunch of know it all.
Who said this? Joao Felix?
Yeah, Joao Felix who said it. He said like, just a bunch of know it all. You know those people who knows what the kitchen lady is at Chelsea, what Frank Lampard is gonna be tomorrow. Those sources basically said this is a bunch of bollocks talking about it. So he pretty much confirmed that he would like to stay at Chelsea Football Club. Yeah, because you saw even the celebration the other day. I think he just feels good at Chelsea and he understands probably that he's part of our crisis, if I can call it crisis, because he was part of the team that didn't qualify for the Champions League. So I don't think he's gonna just jump the ship, unless if Chelsea don't want to pay money for the second season loan or don't want to buy him. But I think if Chelsea want him, I think they can get him.
That's good. I mean, I'm just looking. That's good. If that's what if he said on his Instagram chat, that's very good. I guess Newcastle are not going to be.
Yeah, you see, there is a post. Who posted that? All right, so Igor Felix 11.
I have a question for you, Augs. You might know of this player because I think he might be the same fella. I don't know. You got Nigerian roots, in you, haven't you, bro?
What is that?
You got Nigerian roots in you, haven't you?
No, I got a lot of roots, but not Nigeria. South Africa, a little bit from the Congo regions and stuff.
There's one player. Yeah. Oh, sorry, brother, my bad. There's one player on there called Gift Orban. Have you ever heard of him?
Not really. Tell me about it.
This kid is I only asked if you know because I thought you might know more about. He's a striker, okay. And he basically his ultimate dream is to play in the Premier League, Man United, Liverpool, Man City, Chelsea. You mentioned about him last week. He goes, I don't like Arsenal alone. It's like they don't want to win titles. I want to go somewhere where they do. Apparently he's a striker, a young upcoming striker by the name of Gift Orban. And he's just saying he has a 4-year contract. Apparently he's supposed to be one of those. He's like a Datro Fofana. I think he's the same age as a Datro Fofana. He's one of those kind of guys. But I tell you what, from looking at from looking at the highlights of this kid, this guy's good. His natural goal scoring, mate, is really, really good. I'll see if
I'm gonna search when the show is over, so I can know a little bit more about him. All right. I
will send you. I'll share that with you. Copy link, and I'm going to send it to you right now, Orgs.
All right. So
I've got you here. Yeah, go on, brother. You talk. Sorry.
Yeah. Tonight I didn't watch the game. I'm not gonna lie, but I watched some highlight. Ecuador against the USA for the U20 World Cup, and the USA won. And Gabriel Slonina, our boy, was in goal, and also I saw Pies, Kendrick Pies also had a good game, but he didn't score. So, it's good to see two of our boys in the World Cup. Andrew Santos also is going to be with Brazil. So we have so many of our boys that will be in this World Cup. Chukwuemeka and Hall might join England in the next round if they qualify to the next round. But they are on the list. But they are away now with Chelsea, so let's wait and see what's going to happen in the U20 World Cup.
Yeah.
All right, so let me double check if we have any breaking news from somewhere before I leave. Let me see. Boom, boom, boom.
I shared that link with you, Orgs. I put it on your Green Turf Twitter. I'll send that to your Green.
Okay, sure. I will double check. I will double check. Tomorrow we are here again, people. Hours before the kickoff, and we're gonna watch all the guard of honor that we have to give to Manchester City and all the stuff.
Do you know how embarrassing that's going to be for the players tomorrow, bro? Can you imagine?
Yeah, it is what it is. Probably, I hope that can create some good vibes to Chelsea players, thinking, oh, this could have been me, you know? Like I want to be like him, like them next season. I want to win something, you know? So let's hope it's gonna have like a positive effect when it comes to Chelsea players.
I tell you what, though, Orgs, I'll be so happy if Lukaku can do one over them in the Champions League final.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it'd be so great, wouldn't it? It'd be so great if Pep overthinks it again and Inter Milan just go and beat them. But you know what, though, Orgs? Here's another thing for people don't realise. If Manchester City were to win all these trophies this season, fans will be giving it all that. Yeah, we won the treble. Da. But then, what's hanging over their heads come the summertime? Do you remember?
Those charges.
And if those charges come out true, bruv, they might as well just say good. They might as well just say bye bye to those titles because they're going to be taken away from them. And they'll be in Division 1 if that was the case.
Yeah, I think the way I see it is that they got money and they can put it under the rug, and it could be just they got almost similar charges from UEFA last time, remember, and then they won. They went to court or whatever. They won over there. What a
surprise that was!
And then they had to pay like only 10,000 for breaching some rules, but you know. They almost got banned from the Champions League, and then this time around, I think all those people, you know, you give you would give somebody a brown envelope behind closed doors, and then somebody, okay. I know.
It's true.
They have lawyers, they have money, they are owned by a country. The way I see it is, it's gonna end up by paying a fee.
Yeah.
Of some kind of breaches, but not like taking the point away or taking trophies away from them. But let's wait and see what's gonna happen. It is what it is. And this is, listen, we can talk about money here. We can criticize Manchester City and whatever, but don't forget that they've been also very smart. Okay, they've been building for the future. They've been spending money, but Chelsea probably spent more money or equal amount of money than them. The difference is they invested smart. They were very smart on the market. They got young players like Sterling, De Bruyne, and all that, and they built a team that would dominate for years. Chelsea, we had the money. We had the best academy in the world. We had the best managers, but we didn't really allow them to build like a dynasty and build success for long term. It was all about you win now and then you are out if you don't win next season. Ancelotti, he wins you double this season. The next season, you come second, you are out of the door. So it was good. It was enjoyable to banter and win a trophy here and there. But I think if we built for long term, I think we were going to win probably 4 or 5 Champions League, and we were going to win probably 10 Premier Leagues because we had everything. We just lacking stability and continuity. We didn't build any kind of ID, nothing. But look at City, they built, and every year now they can sell a couple of players. They bring 2 good players, and the team still perform in the same level. So I just hope that we can build a little bit this time for long term.
No, you know what, Gorgs, you've hit the nail right on the head there, bro. And I'll be honest with you, when I come out with them comments and my sarky little comments about Man City, listen, I'm not going to sit here and be the jealous Chelsea fan because they're winning it and we're not winning it. It's not like that at all. I'm just basically pointing out that, you know, because we had, when Chelsea got done, we got done. We couldn't escape it. So basically what happened to us is we were banned from the transfer window. We couldn't sign any players. Okay, and if Man City are not even getting, and we got a fine on top of all that. If Man City are just getting away with a fine, then you have to then ask what is the law and justice then? Because people want to talk about saying, oh, money under the table. If people used to call Roman Abramovich a dodgy businessman, he's this and he's that. If he was so dodgy, we'd have got out of. We would have 100% got out of not being having a transfer ban if he was dodgy. Yeah, so that just tells you he's not. Whereas Man City, okay, only had this and this and this and this, and they never got a transfer ban. All right, so this is how I'm looking at it. If their allegations are as much as they're saying they are, at least they deserve a transfer ban and something in the region of that. But if they're going to get away with not even having a transfer ban and they're still allowed to go and do what they want as what they're doing, then I think it's just a bit unfair in terms of that. But I'm not taking anything away from them. They've deserved what they've done this year. They've been far and by far the best team in the Premiership this season, and probably playing in Europe at the moment. And you can't take that away from them because they have been great. I'm not going to lie. As a Chelsea fan, it kills me and pains me to say that. But you also got to be a realist as well. You got to be a realist as well, bro, innit?
Yeah. And we, like Chelsea fans, we are not really in the position of blaming people for spending money because the money revolution started by us, probably. You know what I mean? And we were also accused of everything, even though we didn't do anything. We just spent our money, which is different than other people breaking rules. But I know what do you mean. All right.
But you know what? They're all saying all that, bro. Sorry, saying all that. But do you know who actually started the money revolution?
Tell me.
Liverpool.
Yeah, back in the day when, I mean,
they were owned by Littlewoods. Okay, it might not have been billions of pounds, but they started it all off because they were signing all these top players.
I know what you mean. Even Manchester United back then, it's about money. You got money, you got more sponsors, you want more backing, and then you are on top of everybody. So in terms of like one billionaire come and then bam, I'm gonna buy this club and I'm gonna make you great again in 2 years, and boom, boom, boom. the way that was my point.
Yeah,
but money being in the business, you got the more money, you got the best players, you win the trophies. Manchester United, Liverpool back in the day, all of them did the same. Yeah, but in like modern era of boom money, that's what I was talking about.
No, I agree. No, listen, I'm just saying because the reason why I'm not saying it's good, I had this debate with not with you, it's not even a debate, but I have this thing with Liverpool fans where they say, "Oh, Chelsea won it all, they bought it all." Yeah. Well, you did a similar thing back in the 80s and 90s. You did the same thing where money was there. Littlewoods, everyone knows what Littlewoods are. Okay, they were the ones that were their sponsors or they were owned the club or whatever, and they were giving them money. They were giving them money to go and play. And back then, we were talking about players like David James. You're talking about players like John Barnes. Talking about players like John Aldridge. Players like that used to come. Peter Beardsley. Players like that used to be top-notch players in their day and time. They used to buy all the top-notch players from back in there. Everybody. And they used to that's how Liverpool won their six. So they done well there. They were adding and buying. So when they say now Chelsea go and do this, it's not just about Chelsea. They did it as well. And let's be honest, bro. I'm talking about the trophies. I always try to mind this to people. Chelsea were winning trophies long before Roman Abramovich bought the football club. We won in Europe. We won a Super Cup. We won the Europe. We won the Cup Winners' Cup twice. If you're counting 1971. Won the Premiership, as it was back then known as the old Barclays E Division, in 1955. And then if you think about it, we've won FA Cups, we've won Carling Cups, and we won the Cup Winners' Cup, the Super Cup. So we have won trophies long before Roman Abramovich came to the football club. And people that don't know that history will always come at Chelsea fans and Chelsea in general saying you bought it all, but no one knows the history of the football club, so they don't know about Chelsea unless you're a proper Chelsea fan, like old school, like me and you are. You would know that history. Whereas you get people out there that don't know that history. They just want to lash at you. Oh, you bought it all. They don't know nothing, mate, in terms of that. They don't do their research.
That's so true. All right. Listen, brother. Tomorrow I have a very, very long show.
Sure.
So I'm going to be here tomorrow for 5, 6, 7 hours. So I'm gonna have to take a break and prepare for tomorrow's show.
Of course.
You get some rest and join us tomorrow for the game.
I will do.
All
I will do, bruv. Thanks for having me.
Say love and peace to the family, brother.
I will do, bruv. I will do. Hold on. Look. Say bye-bye. We're saying bye to you.
Hello.
Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you for stopping by. God bless. Thank you.
You take care, Ogs. Regards to the family. Peace out, bruv.
Peace.
Thanks for having me on. Peace.
Thank you so much. All right, everybody, thank you so much for watching. God bless you. On your way out, please don't forget to like, subscribe, all the good stuff. I will see you here tomorrow for the game between Chelsea and Manchester City away. The guard of honor and all the good stuff. So we're going to be here before the game, like 2 hours before the game for the pre-game show, call-in show as per usual. Put your notification on and we're going to have a lot of fun. And please take a minute to laugh at Arsenal. Take a minute and laugh at Arsenal. Because the way they've been arrogant this season, oh my goodness, we're going to win the quadruple. And then we're going to win the treble. And then we're going to win the double. And then, oh no, we have a bigger fish to fry. It's going to be all on the Premier League. We're going to do it. And then at the end, they did the Arsenal and they bottled it. So we have just to teach them a lesson of humility. You have to be humble in life. You haven't won anything. Be humble. Wait until the last minute. That's what I've been telling my friend from Arsenal. Be humble. Be humble. They didn't want to listen to me. And then they got what they deserve. All right? So tomorrow we are here again. And we go from there, man. Let's pray that Manchester City parties too much. They are drunk. And tomorrow is going to be just like they are so tired so we can smash them. Not going to happen because they are professionals. But fingers crossed, let's see what Chelsea can do tomorrow. Peace, everybody. I will see you. God bless. Thank you so much, DJ, and everybody in the chat. All right, let's go.